Hello, Artes parents and families. My name is Josh Rao, and I am a teacher here at Artes, but I'm also a parent. So I'll be showing you guys how to check on your students' grades. So once you log in to the parent portal here, you are going to scroll down and find your student's name and select your student. Once you get to the next page, you're going to pick grades and assignments. It's this little green bar or green button right here. And you will see a list of all your child's classes. So you can see here, all the kids at Artes have 8 classes. And you can pick any one of these classes to begin with because that will just, um, it will navigate us to the Schoology website. And here we go. You can see once you're in this, once you see this orange bar right here, you know you're in the Schoology platform. And you'll see the same 8 classes are right here. And I'm going to, some things to notice here is that you want to make sure that you're on the current tab, not past grades or past classes, and make sure that you have the grades area selected here as well. There's other stuff you can look at in Schoology if you go to the home button, but right now we're going to just check on the grades of my son. So we're going to look down here, and I'm going to pick Miss Pogue's Amazing English class, English 10, and we're going to click on that right here. And the first thing you'll notice is the track A. That means that's the fall of this year. And all these learning targets are open right now, so I'm going to close them just so you can see what the what Miss Pogue's grade book or class grades look like with all this closed. So if you look here, you can see that she has 10 learning targets, and each of these 10 learning targets represent an area of study or important skills that the students need to know how to do or need to learn in order to successfully master 10th grade English. So if we look a little bit deeper, we can click on one of these learning targets. Let's look at production and process of writing. Click on that, and it opens a list of assignments that the student has completed. Um, so we've got essay packet completion, learning target 6 essay grade, a postcard project. So these are all things that show that the student can produce writing and they understand the writing process. So if we look here, these are the grades, and you'll normally see some type of a rubric grade 3 out of 3, 4 out of 4, 3 out of 4. Um, that tells you that the student is mastering if they're getting 3 out of 4 or 4 out of 4, that they're understanding the content. And if we look down to the bottom of this learning target, we can see proficient. So that means that this student in this learning target or this area of study is proficient. And so they're doing everything that they need to do in order to show that they can do this type of work. Let's look at one that maybe the student isn't quite there yet. So here's research. So it looks like in the beginning of the year, the student was struggling a little bit with completing assignments. So there's some missing assignments. So these missing assignments, if you look, there'll be chances for the student to make them up later or make up other, to not necessarily to make up these assignments, but to do other assignments that show that they can do research. So uh, what you want to look at here is this student is not yet proficient. So you can see this right here says not yet proficient. They have ones out of fours, ones out of fours, and some 3 out of fours. So in order for this grade to be improved, this student can do revisions on these assignments. The ones that have ones out of fours are assignments that they can do revisions on. So this essay and this creature's story right here are things that they may be able to do revisions on and bring those up to 4 out of fours or 3 out of fours. And if these 2 assignments get revised and they earn a 3 out of 4 or a 4 out of 4 on them, then this learning target here will go from not proficient to proficient. So each learning target looks a little bit like that. Now, when we go down to the bottom of all the learning targets, at the bottom after learning target 10, we look down here at the course grade, and it's a B. So what this means is this student probably has most of these learning targets that they've mastered, but maybe needs one or two more in order to make this B into an A. And that is about it. That's how you look at your kids' grades. So um, keep on top of them, make sure they're turning in their work and doing their revisions, and everybody can be a success here at Artes.